sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from SoFi. Here comes a return from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
Here's a first carry for their running back. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Now Herbert. That is going to be... Oh, and he's got it. Stop. Touchdown, Chargers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This is taken in at the goal line. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll send their tight end left. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible.
And he's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers move out on top, 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Benson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long to see if they try something else.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. It's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level. They could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, L.A.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Cardinals have got it. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Oh, there's nothing better than when the defense scores a touchdown, except when a big defense finds his way to the end zone.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since that guy had a ball in his hand, Mike. Probably since his earlier days as a young kid. But, boy, he looked comfortable. What a return. What a play for him to be able to pick up that loose ball and bring it all the way back. And nothing brings life to a sideline like a defensive lineman touchdown.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Moore going in motion. Herbert now on 1st down. That one complete to Moore. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 6. Slot man in motion left. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up his 1st down after a gain of 7. The gun, here's a run up the gut, and he'll be taken down. That's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. Here's a 2nd and 9. In motion now, it's Scott. Now it's Herbert. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And the Chargers are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark him down at the 6-yard line. To throw is Herbert. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Tyler Scott, touchdown, L.A. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 21-7 lead. Touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. Second down and 8. He'll drop to throw. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. Here's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. Call it a gain of 13. It's an Arizona first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, if we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do. I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now this time they'll look to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack the guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. He'll look to throw. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now Herbert throwing on second down. To the outside, a catch made by Moore. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Charger first down. Throwing now is Herbert. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's in. Touchdown Chargers. Kicker now for the extra point. And this one is blocked. A big hole. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. Here's first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Our first down throw there is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
We'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. Let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And they would continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They face second down and 7. They send him right out of the slot. To throw, it's Herbert. He's gonna look for the home run ball. Wow, out of bounds inside the 10. First and goal. It's a big one for the Chargers. 41 yards. Herbert. And he's got another one. Tyler Scott. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Touchdown. Here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Asante Samuel that time, all over him in coverage. They try again. It's second and 10. Back to throw. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. A gain there of 17. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. And he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And the Cardinals are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Gay's kick is good. So we come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one, as we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. They'll send him over to the left. Shotgun now for Herbert. This pass is caught by Scott. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Here's second and 2. Herbert to the air again. A throw complete to Scott. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Throwing again, Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He'll start at the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On first and 10, here's Benson. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
And he's going to have the Cardinals first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. On the handoff, this is Benson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
That's Ayuk with it on the left side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Here's a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. A handoff, and it's Benson running right. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down. He'll drop to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Drive will start on the ground. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down, and in this case, they do it for a loss.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. They'll take this down to the 47. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. They bring the tight end in motion. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This one from 54 yards out. And that one just short of the crossbar. Couldn't quite get there. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Inside the 20. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the 4th quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. This one complete to Bryant. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll look over the middle and find his running back. He's into space past the 25. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. The connection made to Ayuk. And the Cardinals have got a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A 1st down on a gain of 11.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back into 7.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. And
powering forward, he's in. Trey Benson, touchdown, Arizona. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's a toss, right side. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
He is in. Touchdown Chargers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will add one more onto their big lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it.
It's 1st down. You've got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. This has really been the story of this entire game. Like, I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. They've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he's going to have a Cards first down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. And the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Comeback route, and he's got it.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Open man, right side. He's got it. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away,
in trouble. Down he goes. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now he'll air one out. And that ball intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr., just like his daddy did. And the Chargers are going to get the football at their own 23.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.